Hello, viewer. This is the African Actions Network. I am James Jensen, and sitting next to me is AI, and we name her Manti. Today, we want to discuss how do we use social media. This is a very important topic. We're going to discuss it, and then we will ask Manti some questions. I'm sure she might be able to give us some headway into this topic. How do we use our social media? Your time, your precious time. Do you waste your precious time as a result of using social media? Your electronics, your gadgets, your phone. Do you wake up in the morning by 4 o'clock and take the phone and you don't put it down until midnight hour? How much time do you spend? How much time do you spend on social media? Have you ever thought about it? At what time do you pick up your phone when you wake up from bed? And at what time do you go to bed? By putting your phone aside. This is important because most of us on the face of this earth, we have limited time. If God has given us an opportunity to live up to this time, if you are 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, you are aging. Are you using your time wisely? If you have not made some significant gains in your lifetime, are you thinking about doubling up? And the best way you can do is to manage your time. What time do you wake up from bed? Do you wake up from bed about 4 o'clock? And then the first thing is to pick up your phone that is lying down right by you. You pick up your 4 o'clock, and then you're still on the phone 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30 before you start thinking about how you go in the bathroom. Even going in the bathroom, you take your phone with you. When you're brushing your mouth or cleaning yourself, you're still browsing. But the danger is, what are you browsing? If you woke up at 4 o'clock, 4, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's assume 8 o'clock. That 4 hours you have wasted as a result of browsing. You get on your phone, let's assume 4 o'clock in the morning. Most, especially, I want to talk about Liberians, the Liberian community. By 4 o'clock, most often people are out of bed, maybe out of sleep, just lying down and then browsing on the phone. So you browse your phone from 4, or you wake up at 5, you waste that precious time that you have. Now, mind you, every second of your life counts as to your living on the face of this earth. Every hour that you waste is a menace to your age. If you wasted 4 hours, it's a menace to your age. So how do you manage your time? Is social media eating your time? Is social media eating your age? Is social media stopping you from progressing? Are you reading the signs, the things that will make you not to make significant gains on the face of this earth? Think about it. Those of you who are using phones, you wake up in the morning, get on the phone. You cooking, you get a phone, you get a phone. You go in the bathroom, get a phone. You go into work, you get a phone. You sitting down, anywhere you get a phone. Maybe until that little time that you go to sleep. So how much time do you waste? How much time do you waste on phones or on social media? Most Liberians go on social media. The biggest platform is Facebook, right? But think about it. This is something serious. It's nothing to brag about. We don't say this thing because we feel like, oh, we have some place to sit and talk. And not just you. If you do not train yourself to social media, you don't train yourself as to how you can use a phone, you're going to waste your precious time on this earth. So we talk about it. It's not just me saying this is a global issue. People are discussing this thing. Some people are even getting addicted to the point where they're getting stressful about it. What's about you? Think about it. Be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, how do I use the social media? When do I pick up my phone? When do I lay my phone down? Is the phone controlling my life? Ask yourself. This is a very important issue. You need to ask yourself these questions and find answers. If you know that the phone is eating bulk of your time, the 24 hours in a day. Now, maybe if you were to run my ask you a question, tell me honestly, when do you pick up your phone in the morning? And when do you lay it down? When you don't ask this question, when you're not honest with yourself, you're going to be wasting your time. I'm not saying it to only you. Even I was sitting here, if I don't train myself with phone, I will waste some significant time of my life. And you must be conscious. For me, I'm conscious, right? Sometimes you said you said to people, you know what, I'm not interested in this thing. So now people get annoyed. Liberian girls social media, the biggest concern of Liberian is you get in the morning, you want to see who has posted, you want to like that, you want to make comment, you want to share. That's the biggest thing Liberian people get on social media for. Oh, I see this, oh, that birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. All of that is the biggest topic for social media. There's nothing wrong with saying happy birthday. But how much of your time is wasted in saying happy birthday? In looking at pictures, looking at other people saying happy birthday, your timing is important. Do you think about it? No, it's something to think about. Right? So when we talk about social media, people getting to be addicted. These electronics, we pick up my phone, every child. Some people right now, especially in America as well, American people walking on a car road or on the street, they get their phone with them, they are chatting, they're doing what? The difference between the Oxidals and Liberian is people use social media to study, to research, and to see how they can tackle problems that they are facing. Most Liberians, if you get on social media, the biggest thing you see Liberians on, they want to show up. Did I go to church? I need to take my picture and post it. Did I go to a wedding? I have to take my picture and post it. Some people even make fuss with other people. I posted my picture, you did not even make comment on it. But forgetting to know that you are wasting your precious time. Let's be serious about this. If you're 50 years of age, it's only by God's grace. Other than that, by the scroll of the Bible, you are to live for 3 score and 10. That is 70 years of age. So when you're 50 years of age, you have 20 years to live. Or let me add 10 more. That means you have 30 years to live. You'll be 80. When you're 80 years, forget it. That means everything is going out of you. No strength. Your strength is growing gradually. So the 30 years that you have, if you are wasting even 5 or 10 hours a day on social media, multiply that by the week, the months, and the years, and tell me the time you may instead of you doing something serious by the time that you may have wasted. So you have to think about it. If you are 30 years of age, youthful age, be thinking about, do I use my phone to do research? For example, my community, the water level, there's no potable water, there's no purified water. Is there anything that I can do any knowledge anywhere that can help me? Get on YouTube. You might find some answers. Or someone, people quit to faint in this place. People are rehydrated. Is there anything we can do? So what I'm saying is, sure, you must identify problems and find solution and do your research and be able to help your community instead of just going on social media to watch, to see who has posted, to share what your friends have posted. No, you must use social media for research purposes. Nothing wrong with liking your friend's photos or whatever. But what I'm concerned about, do not waste your time. If you have, let's say, 30% posted comment on a birthday and saying happy birthday, you want to look at all of those persons who have posted comments on your friend's birthday. By that, sometimes you waste 1 hour. If you're working for, maybe like in America, people, when they're restricted, right? You have to go to work. If you're working for $12 an hour, you want to take 1 hour on the phone or on social media, you'll be missing $12. Right? So nobody wants to waste so much time. People, when they pick on their phone, the next thing, they hurry. They're rushing to go to work. Right? So social media must be used wisely. Your time must be monitored. Make sure that you are not addicted to social media. Right? You are taking risks every day. Every day you are taking risks as a result of getting on social media. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever time you wake up from bed, you pick up that phone will not, except maybe when it's not charged, then the only thing you start to think about, where's my charger? Where's my charger? You want to charge your phone and get back online. But you never think about it, the time that you have. If you're supposed to learn how to read and write, and you don't focus on that, you are wasting your precious time in posting, in making comments, in sharing things that will not add value to your life. So today we thought to talk about it a little bit, and maybe we'll call a few other friends some days and talk about it, right? And sometimes some of the danger we look at is misinformation. For example, Liberia is having election, right? If you just follow people on social media, some people are discussing things because of their personal aggrandizement, especially political season. You should be looking for information that will help you to make a better decision as to who should be Liberia's next president, who should be Liberia's next senators and representatives. So you get on social media, you might be looking for information that will help you to make those decisions. But if getting on social media is sooner for, you want to find people who are laughing, people who are the loudest people who will sit and talk, and probably don't even have the sense of making analysis of what they're saying. You may just be misinformed. And that would be detrimental to your life, because the decision that will come out of election will be a decision that will either affect you, affect your children, affect your grandchildren, and even generations to come. So social media must be used wisely. What am I getting on social media for in the morning? For example, there's war going on in Ukraine. For me, let me give you, for example, my own problem. When you see me on social media, when I wake up, the first thing I do is, maybe turn around whatever little thing I have to do my inner self, and maybe recite my own little prayer, my own weak way. And the next thing to do is, hey, get out there. Maybe the first thing I want to know about the globe, what's going on around the world, especially the period of time. The first thing that I do when I do my little personal things, then I want to know what's going on in Ukraine. That's this time of my life. This one, I want to know what's going on in Ukraine, how the Ukraine war is going on. Maybe I just go on there and find out what is it. Maybe 30 minutes or so. And that's my time too. I'm wasting, right? Maybe 30 minutes or so. I do all of my little viewing. And after that, I start thinking about what do I do next. Especially so in the night, I've thought of all of things I'm supposed to do the next day. Right? So the time, for example, if I'm supposed to go out by 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning, that time is set. I'm not going to allow social media to eat up that time. Because doing that is going to affect my daily activity. Right? And if I'm out there, in fact, in recent time, I restrain myself so much, I'm not going to pick up phone when I'm out. People complain about that on me. Oh, you can't pick up your phone. Yeah, picking up phone. I'm aging. I'm not somebody who pretend I'm aging. So I'm not gonna. I know I've not achieved a lot, right? So I'm not gonna waste my time in. Okay, I get a phone. Someone saying, "Oh yeah, oh John posted a birthday picture." Oh, this yeah. Like when I get home in the evening hour, the first thing is okay, take my phone, browse, maybe those places I had to go. When I go on my Facebook page, there's so much messages I'm not responding to. There's so much people have posted things I don't like, I don't share. It doesn't mean I don't love them. It doesn't mean I don't like my friends. Indeed, I love everybody who is on my page. The fact that they have shared their thought with me, I like to respond. But I'm not going to waste my time just to go. Imagine I have over almost 3,000 friends, and everybody's birthday is posted, right? And let's assume that I had to go and read all of those who posted everybody's birthday. I want to see who make a comments, who shared this stuff, and all those stuff. Think about it. The time I will waste 2, 3, 4 hours on that. So if there's anything important I'm supposed to do, I might just miss it. I need to read. I need to research things out. But because if you see me, if I could go on Google. Because anything that I don't understand, the first thing I want to know what it is all about. So you will see me go on Google. Or you see me go on YouTube. It is something I want to understand so fast. Especially so maybe news event. I want to know, because like for example, I just told you about the Ukrainian situation, right? There's so much information out there. So I have to find who is saying what. I want to be well informed. I want to follow up. But I'm not going to waste so much time out of that. The next thing is I get my two-way. Even two-way, you see, we love slacking, right? Because honestly, it's time consuming. We wake up in the morning, so now we're doing two-way radio stuff. It takes our time. All of us that are associated with two-way radio, it takes our time. And it's just a mere sacrifice of trying to get information out there and talk to everybody. It doesn't mean that now we're getting money from this, and so we're going to do that. We all do that in the morning, and from there we get to our individual work and all of those stuff. So social media should not be a place where you waste your life. Take it serious. Read about this topic. How can I use my time on the media? How can I use my time with my technology, my phone? It's important. Okay? So I'm going to ask Manti. I hope she'll be able to answer some of these questions.
Hello, so good to hear your voice again. What's up?
Hey, Manti, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks.
Okay. I want to bother you at this moment, and I hope you can answer some questions for us. And that has to do with social media. Can you say something about social media, the danger in using social media?
I don't know how to respond. What do you think I should say?
I don't know. I just thought that you are, you know, well informed, intelligent, and that you could discuss some of these issues with us. Social media is good. In the same vein, a lot of persons waste their time as a result of social media, the uses of social media, and we think people are addicted to social media, and that is affecting and eating up their time. You care to comment?
We do.
Is social media dangerous to to our lives?
I do too.
How?
We're getting along good.
Yeah, but my topic is social media. You care to make a comment?
I understand.
But you care to make a comment on social media, the usage of social media?
We can do that.
Yeah, but we have people listening to us, so I would be glad if you can make some comment.
Good point. I will.
Can you start?
I would like to make a comment on the way social media is being used to promote a person or product.
Okay. Can social media help to, or can social media?
I'll start now.
Yeah. So social media, is it dangerous to our day-to-day activity? Does it affect our time?
Definitely going to look into that.
How soon?
Yeah, I've been looking into it. We'll probably get that.
Matty, I don't know, but I thought you would have had some idea in dealing with social media. I'm concerned because there are a lot of persons who are listening, and I felt you could have some
I'm
answers.
working on it. I've got an idea.
What is it?
Let's see. We'll make a digital community for you to connect with others.
No, I don't want to connect with others right now. I'm just thinking how you can help us to understand social media. Social media can be dangerous if abused. All right, and some of the danger of social media could include, especially those who are in school. Students bully, and there is exclusion, from other gathering, and there are unrealistic expectations from those who use social media. There's misinformation about social media, the use of social media. A lot of things are out there, and so I thought you could give us some more intelligent comment.
There's a nice way to say it.
So, do you care to comment?
I do. I really do.
So, what can you say about social media?
I can certainly do that.
What can you say?
Someone should make an ethical social media platform.
Okay.
I'll get started on it right away.
Well, I don't think creating a platform is what is needed right now. All right. I just thought you would have been able to discuss some of the bad usage of social media. Individuals who get glued or addicted to social media. We thought that is something that is eating their precious time. And but if you cannot comment now, probably we will get in contact with you because I don't know what to say more about that.
Definitely contact.
So you do not know some of the dangers of social media?
No, I do not.
Oh, sad.
Can I ask you something? I will look now.
What's about the negative feelings that can be caused by social media? You have an idea?
Everyone is extremely conscious of manipulating how they come off in the social media.
Okay.
There are other psychological issues caused by social media use aside from depression.
Okay.
The haters don't realize that social media is supplementary to social interaction rather than a replacement.
Okay.
Social networks more like social not working.
How can social media be a danger to relationships in any form?
Yep, and the social stigma to go with it.
Like how?
The right choice.
Okay. What's about time? Social
Let me
media.
check.
So as we said, social media is a very serious situation, and we all must be aware of some of the danger of social media. We're not going to pretend about this. Your time is important, and how you're going to manage your time must be something you take very seriously. As we all age, we don't have sufficient time on the face of this earth, so we cannot waste our time on social media. That's the key of our discussion, right? So you can sit on social media for 4 or 5 hours. That's detrimental to your life. You must know when to get on the social media. You must know when to pick up your gadget, your phones, your computers. You should know when to get on the social media because it's important. If you don't know how to manage your time, you might just be wasting your precious time, which is dangerous to your own life. And that's key. And that's what we want to emphasize here. Besides your time, there are dangers as a result of using social media. I want to try to emphasize that. What do you post on social media? Everything you post on social media cannot be deleted. It may seem to be deleted by you, but it's on the World Wide Web. That's one thing you don't have control over. So for those of you who are involved in um, um, discussing and posting anything of your liking, and sometimes you want to delete it, watch out. Whatever you post on social media, you have no control over it. Some people go the extra mile, right? Some people go the extra mile and take picture of themselves when they have no clothes on them and they want to put it on social media. And later on, they want to pretend like they're deleting the photo. But I can tell you, and that's the message for you. Anything you post on social media, you have no control of it. It's on the World Wide Web. And the danger is, let us assume you're looking for a job or in the future. The common thing people do these days is what they want to do background check on you. The background check they're going to do on you is the very first place they go is on your social media or page, and they'll go deeper into researching everything about you. Things that you can't even remember that you have posted before, to go and see those things. Whatever you do, your research, your daily activities on social media, all of those things I recorded. So you can delete those things easily. So when you don't know about this technology, you limit yourself. You should know what you are posting. And that's important. Don't post anything that you think you don't want others to see. I had a professor who told me, even to write, anything you want to write, you share with somebody. There's no secret on social media. People talk about privacy, but I can tell you for sure, the Facebook is owned by people. YouTube is owned by people. There are individuals who are controlling these platforms. So be mindful what you post there. Even your addiction. You want to talk to somebody, what are you going to be telling them? When you're angry, Facebook is not the place to come and express your frustration. When you do that, you are on record. People know who you are. No serious group of person will take it serious when they go on your Facebook pages. They see you guys insulting, abusing, and using social media in a way that it shouldn't be. That at the end of the day, you want people to take you serious. So do not use social media to destroy yourself. Any picture you don't want people to see, do not put it on social media. Don't put it and say, oh, I will delete it. No. As long as you're going, you post. Trust me, you have no control over it. That thing is called delete, forget it. You're only taking it for your own eyes. But it's in the people's system. Especially so it is a sensitive information, you can trust me, it's being collected immediately. If it's a nude, something crazy you think you shouldn't have done, you should not have done it in the first place. And some of the stories we hear is just people you don't even think about. Some of them go to even undress themselves and they take pictures and they post them. And they're going to say they're deleting it. Forget it. It's not deleted. You might find somebody who might come and explain more to you so you will understand the magnitude of harming yourself so you can desist from some of those things. That's the takeaway. Social media is not intended to be used the way we use it. Primarily take your phone to make research. That's the key. All of those who find a solution to the problem today are researchers. Get on social media, pick up your phone, find a research engine and research information. You will find it. Do not use the social media because you feel like you got a best phone. I got an iPhone, so I'm gonna use my iPhone. I want everybody to know I got an iPhone. No, that is not the way to proceed. So we thought to let you know. Be careful. Use your time wisely. Do not allow social media to eat your time. You don't have enough time on this earth. Every year that passes you is a minus. So don't get on social media to waste your time. If God gave you strength to wake up early in the morning, do your routine in your house, and think about something outside. Try to find solution to the problem. Do not waste your time on social media. That's the message we have for you today. Secondly, please do not post anything that you don't want anybody to see. If you don't want your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, your boyfriend to see a picture, do not post it on social media and pretend like you are deleting it. Anything you don't want people to see, do not put it on social media. Not just photo, but even comment. That is important. That's the reason why we thought to have a short discussion tonight. Okay? So um it's always important to think out of the box, always important to look at situation. The phones, maybe we found some time. I wish maybe I had a call couple. Even the phone that we have, do you know how to use these phones? Is it a plus? Is it something that can benefit you? Or you just have it to post on Facebook or to view on Facebook? Is that all you use a phone for? We'll find the time and find someone who will discuss how can we use our phones or what are the danger of using cell phones. But the three things we talk about today in the usage of social media. One, the time is important to you. Every second of your life matters. Do not waste your precious time. When you get on social media, get there to find information, get the news, and do not waste your time. That's important. Number two, whatever you post on social media, you should know that it's not a secret. When you post, it's intended for others to see. You might say, oh, I mistakenly posted this. You might be thinking about deleting it. And all I'm saying to you today is that whatever you post on social media cannot be deleted on the page completely. It will only leave your feed. You will not see it. But there are people, individuals that are controlling these platforms. When you type in, there are people who monitor these platforms. People are employed to monitor these different platforms. So it's not yours. You don't know how it came about. So don't post things that you don't want people to see. And you pretend that you're deleting. I say I'm using the word pretend because you really don't know that it's been deleted. It will work against you. When people are doing research, background study on you, those things pop up. Because people know how to do better research and they will know what you've been doing from since you started getting on social media. So don't waste your time. Use social media wisely. You don't have nothing to do. Put the phone far away from you. It's not a crime. You don't answer anybody, it's not a crime. But don't waste your time. Honestly, 2-3 hours a day on social media, 4-5 hours a day on social media is a waste of your precious time on the face of this earth. The total of the hours wasted every day in a week time, even you wasting 4 hours on social media, 7 days in a week, 4 hours, 4 times 7, 28 hours you may have wasted. Most of us, the Liberian community, you waste more than that time. So that's a hint to the wise is quite sufficient, right? That's how I want to end it today. And we thought that this would be a message for those of you who wake up in the morning, get your phone, you stay on your phone until midnight hour. So it was a pleasure being with you guys. And I don't like Manti's answer today. And maybe we find a better way to communicate with her the next time. But until then, this is the African Action Network. I am James Jensen. Thank you so much for being there. And until next time, have a pleasant